What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I'm Cody. This is Pacers Gaming. I'm joined by one of my players, Wolf here. One of the best lockdowns in the world. He's going to help us out with shooting badges on Lockdown Defender. So we're going to jump right into it. He's going to list each badge in a tier 1 through 4 and give you some insight on every single one. Hope it helps you out. Let's get into it right now. First badge, Wolf. Catch and shoot for a lockdown defender. What do you think?
Catch and shoot, very important. It's a tier 1 badge. Very simple badge. It allows you to hit more effectively off the catch and shoot. You want to put this on for sure. Tier 1. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
Catch and shoot's a classic badge.
How high would you turn it up if you could?
So it depends on how many shooting badges you have.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, my pure lock, I have it on bronze, and it shows how important it is because I only have 4 shooting badges.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll talk about the other one I have on a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, catch and shoot, very important.
Okay.
I put it as the second most important badge in lockdown.
Perfect. What about clutch shooter?
Clutch shooter, I had that at tier 4. It only activates in I think under 2 minutes in the 4th.
Yeah.
So very situational. You're not going to want to waste your badge points because you only have very limited typically, unless you're a lock sharp. But yeah, even if you're a lock sharp, you don't want to throw this on. Tier 4, yeah, pretty much.
You know who I think would use this?
Cool.
Dini. Remember how last second plays they would always flare up
Oh,
Dini?
Oh yeah. Dini's definitely the clutch shooter on 76ers. Yeah, he always got the ball in the clutch.
Yep.
He made a game winner too, I think, against Miami. He got a little backdoor cut.
Yep.
So yeah, they definitely look for Dini. That's pretty funny.
That's aggressive Dini.
Aggressive Dini, that's my guy.
All right. What about corner specialist as a lock?
So this is the most important badge. Throw as many badge points that you can into this. Mm-hmm. It's tier 1. Tier 1 is the best badge. So it's right above catch and shoot. So I have corner specialist gold on my player, and catch and shoot bronze. So this is I only get 4 points. So that's But some may ask, So typically before I had catch and shoot gold, corner bronze, right? But I switched it because corner gives you a bigger boost. Of shooting, in the corner, and I'm in the corner 90% of the game on offense. So I'm taking the extra boost. I thought catch and shoot might be better because maybe I could shoot top key or something you never know. I mean, but and I thought maybe for mid ranges, but what I found out is my mid range is it's much higher than the 3 ball, so it goes to mid 60s. And with bronze catch and shoot, you could green middies pretty easily.
Gotcha.
So you want to lower that catch and shoot and hire the corner specialist. So corner specialist tier 1. Throw as many badge points as you can. The best shooting badge for locks.
Perfect. What about Deadeye?
Deadeye, now I have it as tier 2, but the reason why is because, I'm putting it in perspective as a lock sharp. If you have a lock sharp, you get Hall of Fame shooting badge, and you get 10 or 15, depending on how you make your build. But Deadeye, if you're a lock sharp, you want to throw this on. Just because it helps on contested shots. Because sometimes you can have a 20 or 30% contested shot and you have dead eyes wide open. Right?
Sure.
So tier 2 badge. If you're a pure lock, don't waste your badges on this. But if you're a lock sharp, you're gonna want to throw this on. It'll help you hit more shots. So yeah, I have a tier 2 badge.
Good to know. How about deep fades? I bet this is a really important one for you.
Yeah. So deep fades. I have it as tier 3.
Oh, that's higher than I thought it would be. Okay.
Yeah. So deep fade, post fades are really good this year because they're really hard to guard, just like last year, And it goes back to, like I said, I'm thinking about all lockdowns. So if you're a lock sharp, you may have a high post fade.
True.
You may have an 80 or 70. So you could throw on deep fade silver. Sometimes if you have to get a bucket and you get the ball in the corner, late shot clock, you want to throw on a quick post fade, it may go in.
Yep.
So you have a high, you can throw it on bronze, silver, deep fades. I have a tier 3.
Awesome. Good to know. I didn't even think about it like that. Difficult shots.
So difficult shots, I have it as tier 2. Like I said, if you're a pure lock, you're not gonna have a lot of Shooting badges, so don't waste your badges. But if you're a lock sharp, sometimes, you got to hit a fade in the midi, or if you get the ball a lot and you, like, let's say you're running on the fast break and you get the ball, sometimes, like, the game is weird. Like, you have to really set your feet.
Yep.
So if you want to shoot it right away, it'll throw you into a fade. So if you have difficult shots high, like gold, I say gold. I think gold is good, not Hall of Fame. But if you have a gold or silver, it'll obviously increase your chances. So I have that tier 2.
Awesome. All right. What about flexible release? You need this one?
So this is an interesting badge. I have it tier 2. Just because it helps for full whites to go in. So shooting is kind of iffy right now in the game. It's kind of hit or miss. Typically, if you have a full white, it's not going to go in. But if you have flexible release on maybe silver or gold, those full whites have a really hard chance of going in. Just because it's kind of green, so it activates the flexible release badge.
Yep.
So this is a good badge. Like I said, if you have a lock sharp, extra badges, you want to throw it on there, silver. I have a tier 2.
Okay. What about green machine?
Green machine is tier 3. It's really good if you green consistently. So this badge is tier 2 or tier 3, depending on how confident you are in your shot. So if you know your jump shot at the back of your hand, and you feel like you're green, or if you're a lot sharp with like a 70-something 3-ball and you're green a lot, put it on tier 2, really good. But if you're a pure lock and you don't green much, or a lot sharp and you're not confident in your shot, tier 3. Green machine, basically, if you green, the more you green, a higher chance you have of your next shot greening, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So if you're confident in your shot, put it on tier 2. If not, tier 3. Really good badge though.
So I have to ask first, do you have your shot meter on?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Is it by your hands or is it feet?
Oh yeah, by hand.
By hands. Yeah. And second one, jump shot are you using right now?
Jump shot 38.
So not 49 this year. You're sticking with 38?
No, just because. I'll explain why when we go on the badges, but
okay.
Yeah, I have jump shot 38 on this year.
Okay.
First time I used a 49 in a long time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta adjust, right? You gotta,
You have to.
Sink or swim.
It's a new year.
Yeah.
What about hot start?
Hot start, tier 4. Yeah, I mean, it's a badge that, if you start off hot, you get, I think it's higher takeover, or you have much. Yeah, so it improves the shooting ability after making the first shot. Don't waste your badge points on this. This is a really good pure sharp badge, but don't tier 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. So one badge that a lot of people have discussed as potentially being the best shooting badge this year, one of the top ones, Hot Zone Hunter. What do you think about that for lockdowns?
Tier 1 for sure.
Okay.
I have 4 tier 1 badges, so this will be the third. So I'll go corner specialist, catch and shoot, hot zone. So if you have hot zones, you play a lot of micro, you have your hot zone, throw this on. It's going to essentially work anywhere in the court you have a hot zone. So you have a hot zone in the paint, you have a hot zone in the midi, corner, top key, whatever. This will activate. So I recommend it, tier 1. If you're a lock sharp, throw this on Hall of Fame. If you're a pure lock, maybe throw it on bronze, silver, depending on how many points you have. Typically, you only have 4, but so I'll say maybe bronze at most. But I still think catch and shoot is better. So, yeah. But anyway, Hot Zone Hunter tier 1, really good badge.
Awesome. Ice and Veins.
Ice and Veins, it's tier 3 badge.
Okay.
I mean, not tier 4 because it's it's situational, but Ice and Veins basically improves your free throws in a crucial moment in the game. Yep. It could be useful. Let's say you're the only one on the team with ice in your veins and you have an 80 free throw.
True.
Get the ball in the clutch, hold the ball, make them foul you. You're gonna have a higher chance of making that free throw.
Yep.
So I have a tier 3.
Okay.
Situational badge, kind of like clutch shooter or whatever, but Ice and Veins tier 3.
Makes sense. All right. Next up, pick and popper. You running the pick and roll?
pick and popper tier 5. You're not going to be center screen number 1.
Wait, did you just make a new tier? You said tier 5.
Oh, tier
it's
4.
Even below
Sorry,
it.
That's how bad it is.
That's how bad it is.
It's tier 4. Yeah, you're not gonna be setting the screen.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be picking popping. So don't waste your badge points. Put it on something else. So yeah, tier 4.
Okay. Pump fake maestro.
So this one's interesting. I was playing my team this past week, and a lot of the players have like random badges. So one of the guys, one of the power forwards I was using had pump fake maestro gold, and I was just playing against computers or whatever, domination. And what I noticed is when I'll pump fake with him in the paint, and I'll just like spam, because you can spam pump fakes, right? You just keep tapping X or square.
Yep.
And sometimes it will freeze my defender, like he would like it'll like stun him for a second, and I can go up with no contest.
Interesting.
So pump fake is interesting. I have a tier 3. Because sometimes it could be useful if you have the ball in the paint and you're trying to jig a little bit.
Sure.
Throw a couple pump fakes, you might stun your defender, right? You don't know.
Yep.
So it's like kind of like pass fake maestro. If you see our other playmaking video.
Yep.
It's basically like it has a random activation of maybe stunning your defender. So this could be useful in certain situations. I have a tier 3. If you have extra badge points, if you're a lock sharp or whatever the case may be, if you can throw it on bronze or silver, you never know, it could be useful. But yeah, pump fake maestro, tier 3.
Cool. All right. The infamous badge, quick draw. How important is it as a lock?
So quick draw, I have it as tier 1, but it's the lowest tier 1 badge.
Okay.
So we'll go back to tier 1. What I have is corner specialist number 1, catch and shoot number 2, hot zone number 3, and then quick draw is number 4.
Okay.
As my tier 1 badges. Now, why is quick draw number 4? Is because there are certain jump shots in the game that are quick enough without quick draw, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So you ask, why am I using jump shot 49? Why am I using a different one? Because 49 is not that quick without quick draw. So I need quick draw to use that badge.
Yep.
To use that jump shot. So since my pure lock only has 4 shooting badges, I need all the help I can get. I have a 53 ball. I can't waste badge points on quick draw.
Sure.
Because I need it on other badges that help me shoot.
Yep.
So quick draw, it basically speeds up the release. But I use jump shot 38, which I think is the fastest jump shot in the game.
Yep.
So it still allows me to get the shot off fast without having quick draw.
Gotcha.
So another tip for lockdowns: throw on jump shot 38. Don't use quick draw. Because then you can spare those extra points to throw into maybe corner specialist or catch and shoot, and it'll be more useful.
There you go, dropping some gems right there. Take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes. What about range extender?
So range extender, I have tier 2. If you're, like I said, if you're a lock sharp, you throw this on gold or something because you have a lot of shooting badges. It's really, really good because it activates deep mids and also activates in deep threes.
Yep.
So it's really useful. Throw this on and you have extra points. Once you fill your tier 1 badges, as I mentioned, because if you're a lock sharp, throw on Hall of Fame quick draw because you have extra points. You might as well use a different jump shot that you're more comfortable with.
Sure.
So yeah, throw on quick draw, and then throw on next should be range extender because, like I said, it helps in deep 2s, helps in deep 3s. Really good badge. So yeah, range extender.
Awesome. Next up, slippery off ball.
So this badge is really interesting. I have it as tier 3. Now you may think only if you're simple minded, you may think, maybe it's just for pure sharps like the decks. But that's wrong. So basically, this badge it makes it harder for your defender to guard you, and you get better animations on rolling or dexing or cutting.
Yep.
So if you have slippery off ball bronze, and you cut off the corner, it's gonna be harder for the defender to stop you, right?
Right.
So another tip, I'm not a big man, but if you have slippery off ball as a big man, it helps you on your pick and roll splits, right? Think about that, right?
Yep.
It's harder to guard you off the ball.
Definitely.
So it's not only a limited badge just for pure sharps dexing or taking off all screens. This could be a badge used for center slipping or lockdowns cutting out the corners just because it makes you slippery off ball, right? That's what it says.
Yeah.
So interesting badge. I have a tier 3. Maybe throw it on bronze if you have extra badges if you're a lock sharp. But yeah, pretty interesting badge.
Awesome. How about steady shooter as a lockdown?
Steady shooter, you're gonna want this tier 4. The reason why I say that is because it's kind of like a Deadeye, but it's a weird badge. So basically, if you're open, it takes off your open rating and like puts it towards like contested rating, if that makes sense. So
yes.
you don't want to do that. You want to have your open 3 as high as you can. If you go on steady shooter, it like flattens the gap between open and then contested. So, for instance, if you have steady shooter Hall of Fame and you shoot like an 80% contested 3, it has a really high chance of going in just because that gap is closed, right?
Right.
You know, there's other factors and stuff that go into like Intimidator and all that, but yeah, don't throw this on because you want to keep your open 3 as high as possible.
Yep.
Because this badge messes with that. So, yeah, tier 4, don't touch that unless, you know, this is like a stretch badge or a pure sharp badge. So, yeah.
Okay. Last 2. Can we group these together? I'm curious. Are they the same tier for you? Or are they
Tireless and volume?
Yes.
Yeah, tier 4.
That's what I thought. Let's hear about both.
Tireless, pretty simple. You know, if you have low stamina, it makes it easy, you know, more likely for the shot to go in. When you're playing lockdown, you're typically stagnant. You're sitting in the corner. You're cutting to the hoop most likely. You're not going to cut to the wing.
Right. Or,
you know, flare up to the wing. So, yeah, tireless shooter. Don't waste your badge points. You're going to have a lot of stamina to shoot, so don't worry about that. Now, volume shooter, you know, you're not going to take a lot of jump shots. So this badge is probably not going to activate. Don't waste your badge points. This is, like I said, this is a pure sharp badge or a play sharp badge. They're going to take a lot of jump shots and it activates for them. But for you, if you're a lockdown, do not waste your badge points. Tier 4. Yeah, that's
awesome. Good deal. Good deal. All right. Let's do a recap real quick with starting with your tier 1 and in the order that you would get those badges too.
Yeah, got you. So tier 1, ranked from 1 to 4, it will be corner specialist number 1, catch and shoot number 2, hot zone hunter number 3, and then quick draw number 4.
All right. And then what about tier 2?
Tier 2, I have Deadeye, difficult shots, flexible release, and range extender.
Okay. Tier 3?
Tier 3, I have deep fades, ice and veins, pump fake maestro, slippery off ball. And then I also have green machine, but like I said, back to green machine, it's a flex between tier 2 and tier 3, depending on how confident you are in the shot and how high your 3-ball rating is.
Makes sense.
So, you know, green machine can flex, tier 2, tier 3.
Okay. And then what about the do not touch badges at tier 4?
Yeah, tier 4, you're gonna, you know, clutch shooter, hot start, pick and popper, steady shooter, tireless shooter, and then volume shooter.
Perfect.
You're not gonna want to touch them.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Awesome. Well, I think that wraps up this one. Shooting badges for lockdown defenders. Thank you again, Wolf, for hanging out and running through these. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you think, if you agree or disagree with some of Wolf's badges too. Would love to hear it and start a discussion down there. Hope you guys have a great day. More badge tier videos coming soon, so stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.
Good. Let's go, I'm a dog, boy! Give me that! I'm a dog! I'm a